everyone. It is Thursday, November 13th, 2025. I am Annika Spalding, the Community Relations Director here at the Amarillo Little Theater. And this is Thursdays at 3, where I go live every Thursday to get you caught up on what's happening this week at ALT. This season, Thursdays at 3 is generously sponsored by our good friends at Realty Central Services. Cindy Bulla is the owner and broker of Realty Central and is a longtime supporter and champion of ALT. Realty Central is a women-owned, love that, full-service real estate brokerage providing unparalleled customer service backed by decades of experience, industry service, and property rights advocacy. So if you're in need of real estate service and you love ALT, consider heading over to amarillo.realestate and using Realty Central Services. We love them over there. Okay, y'all, tonight begins the final weekend of Ragtime here at the Alan Shankles main stage. Tonight is the best night of the weekend to still get great seats. So if you can't make it, please call if you can make it, actually, please call our box office or purchase your tickets online. So excited for the final weekend of Ragtime. 4 more chances to see this show. We're having the best time with this cast, this crew, this incredible 25-piece orchestra. Do not miss your chance to see it. ALT's production of Ragtime will have an ASL interpreted show this Sunday, November 16th at 2:30 p.m. Interpreters will be located on the left side of the theater when you're facing the stage. If you already have seats for this weekend and you'd like to attend the Sunday matinee with the ASL interpreters, if you'd like to have your seats moved, please email Lissa Guerin. Let me toss her email up here, and she will get your seats moved. No problem at all. Get you moved to the hard of hearing section. We are so excited about this partnership with our ASL interpreters. We did that for the first time during Frozen, and it was so cool to see their hands flying during that entire show. So amazing to be even more accessible to our hard of hearing community. So if you'd like to take advantage of that, make sure you contact Lissa at the box office. And since Sunday is our last performance, let me toss this up here. We will strike the set immediately following the show. If you are able to help with strike, get to the Alan Shankles main stage between 5:30 and 5:45 p.m. on Sunday, and we can get this minimal set torn down to make way for the set for the cottage. Also, we are in need of volunteer help for ushering and concessions big time this weekend. If you guys are at all available to help with ushering and concessions, Lissa especially is in need of people to help with concessions. I think she said she had 1 tonight and 2 on Sunday. We are in dire need of help. If you would like to help with ushering and concessions, remember, if we have open seats, you can see the show completely for free. But if you're available to help, we really need help for this show, especially this weekend. Our audiences are pretty big, and so we really need help with ushering and concessions, but specifically concessions. If you'd like to do that, please email our volunteer coordinator, Lissa Guerin, at the information you see on your screen, and she will get you set up with that. We could really use your help and help us spread the word if you can. That would be so great. We will also, I just covered that. But speaking of the cottage, I'm so excited. The cast list for the cottage was posted just today at noon. We are so excited for this fabulous cast. Congratulations to everybody involved. Because I greet everyone at auditions, I know how stacked the talent was. And trust me when I say the competition was stiff auditioning for this show. I cannot wait to see the cottage running at the main stage January 8th through the 18th, 2026. I cannot believe we're so close to 2026. But congratulations to the cast of The Cottage. We are so excited. That show will be directed by our good friend Cy Scroggins. And we're so excited about that show. It's going to be a massive set. So the guys are going to get going on that set here pretty soon. We're really excited about that. There will also be a work call for Junie B this weekend at the Adventure Space at 2751 Civic Circle this Saturday morning beginning at 10 a.m. We will need 7 to 8 painters. So come ready to paint. And if you are planning on coming to work call, we would love to feed you, but we would love for you to RSVP. If you are planning on coming, please email Lissa Guerin at the information you see on your screen so we can get you RSVP'd for lunch. And make sure to watch out for posts about our upcoming Panhandle Gives campaign. We're so excited about this campaign. The Panhandle Gives will go from November 24th through December 2nd, and our 2025 campaign is called The Climb of the Century. As many of you know, ALT is nearly 100 years old, and this year we are setting our largest goal yet, 50 $1,000. Remember that anything you donate to ALT during the Panhandle Gives will be amplified thanks to generous donors who donate through the Area Foundation. So this is the perfect time to support your very favorite community theater. Be on the lookout. We've already started posting about our campaign. That campaign, once again, will run November 24th through December 2nd, and we can use all the donations we can get, big and small. Every dollar counts. We would so appreciate any donations you can give during that time because our goal is the highest it's ever been. And we have big dreams for ALT leading up to our centennial. So if you can, make sure to donate during the Panhandle Gives. If you can't donate actual money, share our posts, like our posts, interact with our campaign. We would love that. That would be just as helpful. And don't forget about our Sponsor a Seat Committed to ALT campaign. We are so excited about this campaign. We've gotten so many purchases so far. This is your chance to make your mark on the Alan Schenkel's main stage. We've already gotten so many plaques engraved and put on the seats. We're about to do round 2 of those. We're so excited. Those will be in place before the cottage opens. We're so excited about this campaign. So it's $250 to sponsor a seat in the Alan Schenkel's main stage. That is a big donation to the theater, but it will also get you a beautifully engraved plaque on the armrest of the seat of your choice if it's still available. This is a great gift for graduating seniors, the theater lover in your life. If ALT is special to you in any way, if it's been special to you through the years at any point in time in our almost 100-year history, make your mark and leave it here. This building is going to be so important to us as part of our history. And then looking ahead to years to come, this is such a special space. So much history is in this space. And if you want to leave your mark on the Alan Schenkel's main stage, get in contact with us. Sponsor a seat here. That doesn't mean that you're guaranteed that seat every time you call to get tickets for a show. But if you get a season ticket package and you get early access to seat reservations, you could technically try to reserve that seat every single time. The earlier you get, which means the higher the season ticket package, the more likely your chances are to get your seat every single time. So think about that. We're really excited about that campaign. I want to personally thank every single person who has donated to that so far. You guys are amazing. Our goal is to get all 453 seats in the Alan Schenkel's main stage sponsored. So if you'd like to participate in that, get in touch with us. We'd love to get you a seat in the Alan Schenkel's main stage. Okay, let's keep it going with our volunteer of the week. Okay, congratulations to our good friend Ashley Lang. Ashley is Cash Brinkley's mom. Cash plays the little boy in Ragtime, my little boy in Ragtime, and she has ushered for every single show and has also been at every rehearsal for Ragtime to be with Cash. She is an amazing Academy mom and valuable volunteer here at ALT. We love you, Ashley. Congratulations on being our volunteer of the week, and thank you so much. I know I'm speaking for Lissa when I tell you thank you so much for all of your help ushering for the show. We're so grateful for that. And let's keep going with some breaking Broadway news. Big news! All right, Sting will star in a newly revised version of his musical, The Last Ship, to the Metropolitan Opera for 9 performances, June 9th through the 14th, 2026. The original version of this musical played a Broadway run in 2014. And you may know this popular dance duo from TikTok, so put on your dancing shoes because Costin Mayer is teaming up with Hideaway Circus to bring 11 to Midnight to the Orpheum Theater next year. Okay, I am always really happy to spend time with my guest today. You know him, you love him. ALT's Academy Director and cast member of Ragtime, my good friend Harrison Stringer. Hello, my friend.
Hello, Annika.
Long time no see.
I know. It's been forever. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. Are you feeling ready to get back into the swing of things and tackle Ragtime for the final weekend?
I am. This morning I kind of forgot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But love seeing a daily call and being like, oh right, yeah, okay, we're doing this. Yeah. So switching brains.
Yeah, totally. Switching brains. You've got a lot packed into a day anyway. And so anytime you add a show into the mix, it's just wild for your schedule.
Just a little bit, but
Yeah. Speaking of that, it really is something that you auditioned for this show because you had just finished playing Hans in Frozen here at the main stage. Then you were cast as Harry Houdini in Ragtime while simultaneously directing Junie B at the Adventure Space. Are you okay?
I feel like you ask that every single time I'm on Thursdays at 3 because
The
I
schedule is
always do
grueling,
this. I
and
always
sometimes
do
it's
this.
self-inflicted. Yeah.
But I'm great. I really am. Yeah.
Good.
I always say like I don't do well with idle hands, so
Yeah.
keeping myself busy at the best place in the world is not
Yeah.
bad at all.
Love it. Love it. Our good friend and castmate, Michelle Colbert, says, "Hi, Annika." Hi, Michelle. I'm so
Hi,
excited
Michelle.
to see you tonight. And Kaylee, of course, as well. So excited to get back into the swing of Ragtime. Okay, so I'm just going to tell everyone I wanted to bring Harrison on today. So many of our castmates had conflicts, could not make Thursdays at 3. It's an odd time of day to kind of cut into the day. And so Harrison and I decided to interview each other today.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about it because Harrison and I just like to chit chat all the time anyway. And so this is kind of just par for the course. We're just putting a camera in
Right.
the middle of our day.
Right.
Okay, I want to know, first of all, why you would spread yourself so thin to try to get into Ragtime. Like, what is it about this show that would be worth spreading yourself so thin in your schedule?
I mean, I have when we were selecting the season last year, I've always loved this show. I was
Yeah.
like, and I really didn't think there was any way I could do it. I
Yeah,
just
really
looking
kind of down to the wire too, is when you
yeah,
decided.
and I was convinced that I wasn't able to audition until the day of auditions, when I decided to whip out an old song that I knew and audition with a ton of conflicts. I think I came to you
Yeah.
in your office and said, I think I'm gonna try this. But I've always loved this score. Just to have a chance to sing any of this music
I know.
backstage, on stage, anywhere was
Mhm.
a dream, and especially with the 25-piece orchestra. So it was just impossible not to give it a try.
Yeah,
And I'm so glad that I did. It's been
me
such a
too.
rewarding experience for the bit that I have been there.
Yeah, Harrison has had a lot of conflicts, obviously directing another show at the same time.
Um, but oh, thanks, Jesse.
Yeah,
That's
sweet
sweet.
Jesse.
Yeah, it's been fun. A lot of the cast members have a running joke where they like introduce themselves to me every time I walk
I didn't know
into a rehearsal because they're like, "Welcome, nice to see you."
that. Who are you?
Yeah, but yeah, it's been a true joy. Yeah.
Yeah, such a great group of people on stage, off stage. It's such a solid group. I love this cast and crew. Okay, you've been in a lot of ALT shows.
Mhm.
What has stuck out to you with your experience rehearsing and performing in Ragtime specifically?
Ooh, I would say I love this cast and crew and production team truly comes from all walks of life. Like
Yeah,
I think that's true for every show, but this show specifically, I think we just have such a nice array of people that are bringing their own life experiences and young and old and just it's really interesting to get all these different perspectives telling the same story. It's been really magical.
yeah.
And it's cool too, like Jason jumping backstage with us
Oh my
at the
gosh,
last minute last weekend
so
was
fun. Oh my gosh,
um,
yeah,
such a nice added surprise to the whole
yeah.
thing. So it's been a good time.
It has been. It's been such a good time. Yeah, definitely with the addition of Jason. Obviously, we miss Joseph. So sad that he couldn't join us. But if anyone were to jump in at the last minute, for it to be Jason is pretty exciting.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, definitely.
Um, I was going to ask you.
Yes. Hi, Michelle. Love
Hi, Michelle.
you.
Um, I know that this story is also means a lot to you. I know it's like a lot of aspects like resonate deeply with you.
Yeah.
Specifically, your family's history with your father.
Yeah.
I wondered if you would be willing to talk a little bit about your experience with the real life immigrant story that brought you here today compared
Yeah.
to the story that we're telling on stage.
Oh my gosh. Well, any you're so sweet to ask that. Any chance I get to talk about my dad passed in 2023, and we were best friends. And so any chance that I get to talk about him, I'll do it because he was just one of the great loves of my life. So dad immigrated here from Sweden in 1972, I want to say. It was early 70s. Um, and he had my if any of you follow me on social media, I shared my mom's post. She posted about this a few days ago, that she was up in our attic and found the suitcase that he immigrated here with, the exact suitcase. And he had $200 in his wallet and that suitcase, and that was his entire life. And it it's so amazing to me that um he had that tiny little suitcase and it was his entire life. And my mom had it in our attic in the house that he bought in the country where English was his second language. And, dad came over here, did not speak English. The way he met my mom is a whole other Thursdays at 3. That's a magical story to tell. But he was a soccer player, and he played every sport under the sun, but specifically soccer. And came over here and found out that he had a full ride soccer scholarship, but eventually got a football scholarship to kick field goals. He became a place kicker and kicked the world's longest field goal. His record has stood for 49 years, 69 yards on October 16th, 1976. And so that's like a whole other tangent. And then he went on to play in the NFL, and just the coolest man, the coolest man. And he made a name for himself coming over here, and he um he struggled, and wasn't always treated well, like a lot of the immigrants we see in the story that we tell in Ragtime. But it rings so true to me personally, because America is a melting pot. And part of the reason we're so great is because of all the different kinds of people who make us great, including the people who come over here to make their lives better, because America is what it is. And I think in a lot of ways we've lost that.
Mhm.
And I think we're in a really difficult time right now where we've kind of forgotten who we are to a degree. And I still have so much hope. That heartbeat is still beating. And there are so many people who believe in our country and believe in the goodness of it. Um, and I am one of those people for sure, holding out hope that our better angels will prevail. And this show, I feel like, speaks to the unity that we all should have, and that heart is struggling to beat, but it's still beating. It's still beating.
Mhm.
And
Absolutely.
I think Ragtime is a story of hope. And there's so many different messages woven through the entirety of the show that resonate with so many different people. I was just speaking with Jeffrey Pickens last week about someone's response to When I Sing Back to Before. And the way that this person responded to that song, like what stood out to him is, I would have never thought it would have
Mhm.
translated to someone in that way.
Interesting.
And it made me so happy to think that what we're doing up there, we don't know how it's gonna read to people. We don't know what part of the show they're gonna latch onto, because that's one of the coolest things to me about live theater, is that people walk in with all different things going on, all different baggage, all different stuff happening in their lives, history, points of view, everything that they're coming in with. And you just have no idea what song lyric they're going to latch onto, what scene, what dialogue is going to resonate with them. And different people can see the exact same show. One person can love it, one person can hate it, one person can completely understand the message, one person they hear the message, but they're taking away something very specific that we couldn't even fathom because we haven't lived the life that they've lived, you know? And
Yeah.
so it's what I love about Ragtime specifically is that, you know, people of color are probably going to take something very different away than someone like me would take away from it. Different parts of the story are going to resonate with them. Obviously, I resonate with the immigrant version of the story. That storyline resonates so deeply with me, and the fact that my husband is playing that role and he has this monologue talking about, it gets me every single time after Our Children in Act 2, where he has this little monologue about doing anything he can to give his daughter a better life. And that's exactly what my dad did for me. And it's impossible for me to hear my husband saying those words without thinking of my dad coming over here with this specific intention to live a better life in the United States than he could have in Sweden, and to accomplish more things over here than he could have over there. And thinking about, you know, English being his second language, and he didn't immigrate to the United States until he was in his 20s, but he loved this country so much. And there's a line in Journey On, it's the third song of the show. And I don't remember, you may know who specifically says it, but it's right before Journey On, where they talk about immigrants, many of them become incredibly patriotic Americans.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think of my dad during that line too. He was incredibly patriotic. He was obsessed with the United States, you know. It gave him so much. And my hope is that we're able to do that for anyone who wants to come over here and make a better life for themselves. So I went off on a tangent on that. I hope that's okay.
It was everything. It was everything I hoped it would be.
Oh my gosh. I'm just so grateful that ALT is doing this show at all. I'm so amazed, not surprised, but amazed that Jason saw this a year ago and had this vision for how ALT could accomplish this show, because I think people need to hear the message of it. And I'm so proud of ALT for rising to the occasion and getting this 25-piece orchestra. And I'm so proud of our volunteers who've stepped up and committed to the 6 weeks of rehearsals to make this show what it is. Our ensemble is unbelievable and playing so many different roles, and this music is hard. It's such hard music,
Yeah.
and it sounds so glorious, and to stand toe to toe with a 25-piece orchestra is wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
just so proud of everybody.
I love it. I like you said, I mean, America was the great experiment, right? Like
Yeah.
the idea of a country like this was that it may not work, but it can and it should. And so I think this just reminds us of that dream of what it's Brett's last line in the show, where he's
Oh,
looking at the children and what the dream of what America could be. It's getting to tell that story every night and reminding our community with this community-wide event that's involving so many people,
yeah.
on stage, off, playing in the
Mhm.
orchestra, of what this place could look like and what it can be for all of us. I think it's so special. It's such an
It's
honor.
so special, and it really speaks to what ALT does every single day. You
Mhm.
know, like, we are sort of this hub for all, we're kind of our own little melting pot,
Yeah.
and we're this hub for all these different people who probably would have never met each other otherwise.
Yeah.
What reason would we have except for happenstance, um, to come together, and we all have this specific goal. Each
Mhm.
cast, each crew, throughout the season, 11 shows, including the Academy, all of these shows that we put on, and then bringing the audience into it, where they're a part of this project that we're doing. It's so amazing that we're all coming together, and it's such a art is unifying.
Yeah.
It's so unifying, and, you know, it does it through confronting, which can
Mhm.
be people can feel polarized by that, but ultimately we confront things like you should in life. You know, you confront hard things and deal with them so that you can be unified ultimately at
Yeah.
the end of it. And I feel like that's what ALT does 365 days a year. Um, and it's just such a, you and I talk all the time about like, is this our life?
Right.
Are
Just
we
how lucky.
seriously?
Here in
Are we,
Amarillo, we
I
get to do
know.
this.
I know. It's so amazing. Okay, we've got a lot of comments to get to. Barb, our good friend Barb says, "Oh, to be young, Harrison. You both are wonderful. The show is incredible. Thoroughly enjoyed myself. Jason able to jump in like that blew me away." Yes. Yes, Jason wearing his director's hat stacked on top of his actor's hat and then taking off the director's hat to just be an actor, and it's been incredible to watch him jump in and jump in so quickly. Obviously, Jason in any cast is so fantastic.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're very, very lucky to have him. And Vanessa says, amazing story, Annika. We need to get together and talk about our worlds. Ragtime. I wish I could have done it. My bloodline ties to its story. Love y'all.
Mhm.
You've done something amazing. Oh, Vanessa, we love
Aw,
you so much.
love
You're
you,
such a great support to us. So grateful for you. And Jesse says, Ragtime is such an important story to tell. The entire cast is doing such a beautiful job telling it. I feel so privileged to see it from the best seat every night. We're very grateful for you, Jesse, and all the work that you've done. Aspen says, what kind of woman has been ringing in my head all day? Yeah, it's an earworm.
Yeah.
What kind of woman is an earworm?
True.
And Megan Gaitan says, you were stunning in this show. Annika's so happy for your family. These memories will be so special to y'all forever. Yes, they will. You hit the nail on the head. Enjoy every moment. I know I was telling Jason just before Thursdays at 3, I hate that the countdown has started.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the 4-show countdown. It's such a big show to do, and it's so exhausting, and there's so much that goes into it. But, you know, it's been such a shooting star for my family to get to, for Brett and I to get to share what we love. And I know there are so many Academy families who've had the chance to get to do something similar, and be a part of, you know, what they love to do or what their kids love to do. It's so exciting and special. And we're just trying to soak in every single second. It's so magical. But I'm very grateful that Brett and I and Livy will have this memory forever and ever and ever. It's
Yeah.
so cool. She feels
I
so
love that.
special for her and Cash and Sean Jacob to be in this huge cast of 34. It's so it's so exciting.
I love it. And they're standouts, by the way. Those kids,
They
they
really
are
are.
they are
I have to say.
standouts.
Yeah,
They're incredible.
those kids they're coming for us.
That
Um,
okay, that actually, if you don't mind, leads me to
yeah,
my next question for you,
sure.
which is what is your dream show to do next with your family? Stellan
Secret Garden.
included.
Secret Garden.
Nice.
For
Yeah.
sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
I love
Um,
that.
yeah. Yeah. That's yeah, I that was my first big role ever in
Mhm.
1995, 30 years ago. I was Mary Lennox in Secret Garden over at Amarillo College. And yeah, that would be, I would love that so much. I just love the music from that show
True.
so
Gorgeous.
much. Yeah, for sure. Okay, here's a question for you. We are getting so close to our centennial year. I cannot believe we are 2 years away from being 100.
Yeah.
What gets you excited for the Academy's growth as we head into our 100th year? Like, the Academy has just, the trajectory of the Academy, and just really even since we started, I feel like the
Mhm.
Academy has grown and grown and grown. And the families seem so excited and gung ho and heavily involved. I just want to know what gets you excited thinking about the upward trajectory of the Academy.
Oh my gosh. I mean, so many things,
Yeah,
but there's really not an end to what the Academy can do and be, I don't think.
yeah,
But to keep growing in scale, to keep telling new stories with the Academy, with new kids from all
mhm,
over the Panhandle, really.
yeah,
We have kids coming in from Hale Center and from Texoma, Oklahoma, to come do classes and be part of shows, and to keep being this kind of centralized place for kids to learn about the magic of theater and take that into their lives and become great citizens and employees, and regardless of where they end up, I
Yeah.
just I think the sky's the limit. And especially just recently, we we have our alumni just keep doing more and more incredible things and
Yeah.
coming back home and sharing those incredible things, which is also huge.
Mhm.
And and so I think the next thing of building this network of ALT Academy students and alumni that um, are kind of the next generation of professionals all around the world. I think just continuing to build that up is what's really, really exciting for me. But
For sure. And it's so incredible for me to watch you do what you do because you do it with so much love and care and energy every single day. As draining as your schedule is, you do not show it. I tell you that all the time. You're just it is so clear how much you love your job, and it makes me so happy to work alongside you every day because your joy rubs off on me, and it's completely contagious. And getting to co-teach senior company with you has been it's been so great for me, just as someone who loves you and cares about you, to watch you week to week with the kids and how great you are with them and how measured and practical you are. And getting Harrison was telling me earlier about things he's doing in rehearsal for Junie B, and it's just so great from my perspective, feeling like a big sister, hearing how you're teaching these kids this incredible art form that we love so much, and knowing how lucky they are to have you. And I know as they get older, they're going to realize that more and more. I know they realize it now and they absolutely adore you. That is so clear. But through the years, as they get older, they're going to understand more and more what a gem they've had in you as a director, as a teacher, as a friend, as a mentor. I'm so grateful for that because I know the theater teachers I've had they still hold a very special place in my heart. And you're working around the clock to make sure that you're giving them what they need, not just as a teacher of theater and of art, but of life, and as someone who wants them to know that they're loved and seen. And you're doing that every single day. And I hope everyone watching this realizes that Harrison doesn't turn it off when class ends. It is something that is working in his mind all the time, and it's very obvious. So anyway,
gosh,
you
that
ever need an
was
ego
so
boost, just come up to the
sweet.
wall.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Oh my gosh. Let's keep the ego boost going. Megan Gaiton says, and Harrison, you rock in everything you do. I don't know how you do it all, but we appreciate it all so much. And Tavy's here. Tavy's here. He says the best. Harrison is a treasure. Yes, he is, Tavy. We love you.
Love
We love you
you.
so much, Tavy. I'm so glad that you're watching. And Jesse says, one of my favorite parts of Junie B rehearsals is watching Harrison work with the kids. You can tell how much he genuinely loves working with them. Amen. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that is so clear. Um, okay, I have another question. As a director and an actor, from both of those perspectives, why do people need to get out and see Ragtime?
Oh my gosh. It is just,
These loaded questions I'm asking.
I mean, first of all, like from the beginning, the writing is impeccable.
Yeah.
The score is gorgeous. The melodies are beautiful and haunting and hopeful, and one of the best scores we have. And also, the book by Terrence McNally is flawless. It
Yeah.
is these characters have such depth, every single one of them. They have such rich inner lives, and the plotting is so well thought out that you can follow so many different characters,
Mhm.
and not be lost and genuinely absorb yourself in this story. And it goes by so quickly,
Yeah.
even though it is a lengthier show, but it doesn't feel like it, I don't think.
Yeah.
Jason's done such a great job um, with transitioning from moment to moment and keeping that momentum going. And then, yeah, just like I said, like it's a dream as an actor or a director to work on a
Yeah.
piece that is this timely, that's this timeless, that is
Mhm.
so universal. Um, I can't imagine anyone can't find some bit of themselves on this stage.
Yeah.
And if that's not enough of a reason to see it, I don't know what is.
Absolutely, could not agree more. Our good friend Preston Moore says, "My favorites. I'm so thrilled to have one more weekend with you guys." Oh my gosh,
Oh,
Preston. Like, I don't even like saying one more weekend. It's so
no.
sad. It makes me feel so sad. It's very bittersweet for sure.
Yeah.
Um, Preston, you're so fantastic in the show and
Incredible.
absolutely incredible. I've loved watching your growth through the entire process from auditions until now. And I'm so happy to have you back at ALT. We have missed you and we're so, so glad that you're back. And what a gift for ALT to have your talent on our stage. And not just your talent, but just who you are as a person, getting
Mm.
to hang out and chill backstage. And it's been so great to have you back. So we're very
Eight,
glad that you're back.
8 years later since our
Yeah.
our senior Academy show, Beauty and the Beast. It's been such a joy to share the stage with him again. It's
Yeah, I mean, ALT is like a little lighthouse, like, we're always here.
always
We're
come
always
back.
here ready to beckon you home if you wanna
Yeah.
come back, so we're so glad that you're back, Preston, and, Harrison, your mama says, "Why would you make me cry like a baby? Thank you for loving my baby like you do." Oh my gosh, Terry, I love him so much. I love him so much. Thank you
Love you,
for
mama.
letting us share him. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Preston says, "Didn't realize Thursdays at 3 was gonna make me cry today." I know, I know. We're kind of I'm like a sneak attack like that. I'm so sorry.
Hate when that
A
happens.
lot of love flowing on Thursdays at 3 today. I can't
Yeah.
help it when my work bestie is up here with me.
Right.
I can't help myself. I wanna know how rehearsals for Junie B are going.
Oh, they're going so well. It's gonna be so much fun. I was
Yay,
just
I'm
telling
so
you about
excited.
kind of like breakthrough that I had with the cast last night.
Yeah.
Because it is the youngest cast that I've worked with, like on the whole, and um, carrying a show for love you, mom.
We love you.
um, Carrying a show, even this, it's a shorter play, but carrying a 1 hour, 15-minute play for fourth through sixth graders is
It's a
no
lot.
easy task,
Yeah.
and they're taking it in stride. Really, and it's such a fun script. It really is. Like, yes, it's about first graders, but there's so much humor for the adults in there that that I think sometimes the kids don't even know why what they're saying is funny.
I love those.
But there's jokes in there that are for sure for the parents, and
Mhm.
it's just going to be such a great family affair.
Yeah.
To For kids to see the crazy first grader that they know from the books on stage in front of them and all those antics, and
Yeah.
for parents and grandparents to share that experience of live theater with their kids. It's going
Mhm.
to be such a fun way to kick off the holidays. I love
Oh
it.
my gosh, and I love out of the box fun things to do at the holidays, and so I'm
Yeah.
always happy when ALT is doing a Christmas show because it's just so nice to get to come to the theater around the holidays. I love it so much, and this one sounds like a ton of fun, so I'm really, really
Right.
pumped to see it. I also wanna make sure that you get a chance to let everyone know about the Academy's upcoming fundraiser on November 22nd.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Just like last year, we're doing our ALT karaoke party next Saturday. Um, Last year we tried to stop it at 10, but the fun kept going to 11, so we just said, why not do it until 11 this
Yeah,
year? It was such a huge hit, and it's just so much fun. Um, and, at ALT, we love to give everyone a chance in the spotlight, and this is that, but it's also fun bidding war auction style karaoke.
yeah,
Honestly, I think the most fun part was people bidding on other people singing songs and
so
the
fun.
the fights that would ensue,
Yeah,
and
that
just getting
ALT benefits from, love it.
right. It's such a fun night and for a good cause, for these incredible kids that are getting to go to another musical theater festival competition, that we've been working hard on. That's the other show I'm directing right
I
now and
forgot about
and choreographing.
Didn't even include that in the list. The list is a scroll at this point.
Yeah, I've about finished choreographing their production of 13 Junior that we're taking to Louisville in March. So always something going on, but these kids are so deserving to show what they can do on a bigger stage, and also see other kids from around the country and be inspired by them and get to know them.
Yeah.
And that some of these kids already have lasting friendships with kids from other programs from Ohio and Florida,
Wow.
and that we've gotten to know over the last 2 years on these trips that we've taken. They stay in touch, and they get to expand their world with this incredible opportunity. So I love doing it, and of course, like getting a trophy would be nice, but
Right.
more than anything, letting them see the world, expand their minds a little bit, and see other great theater from other children's theater across the country. It's an awesome opportunity. So if anything, make that your reason why you come to karaoke night, just to
Yeah.
witness some of their talents and cheer them on for our upcoming trip.
Yeah, for sure. The thing about the theater community, it's small. Like it
Mhm.
it doesn't it doesn't feel like that, when you're coming from Amarillo, but like the theater community, like in New York is small.
Yeah.
It's like if you're Tavy could speak to this, you could speak to this. When you're auditioning in New York, you run into the same people over and
Yeah.
over and over and over again. It's wild. It's like a little small town
Right.
where you're like, "Oh, hey, yeah, I saw you here
Yeah.
last month." And so I feel like they're getting a little our kids are getting a little taste of that going to these competitions and like
Mhm.
seeing some of the same people again and again. It just kind of repeats itself.
Yeah.
Like it's actually not a huge, huge community. But it's a great community. Really, really
Yeah.
great. Um, I have one more question. Do you have any more?
I have one more too.
Okay, sweet. Do you want to go first?
And it's kind of one that you always ask, but I always
Okay.
want to know what your favorite moment is in the show that you're not in.
That I'm not in. I feel like how do I rank them
I
really?
know.
There's so many. I feel like I have to say, because I watch it every single night, is Brett and Livy in Gliding.
Yeah.
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 I
It's
just
so
stand right
special.
there in the alcove and just bawl.
Right.
Really. This weekend will be even worse.
For sure.
It's just so there's so many layers to it because they're both acting so well in that scene.
Mhm.
It's just a beautiful scene between a father and a daughter, and it's so beautiful to watch in that way. And then I think about how my friend Jason directed it and feeling such
Mhm.
immense pride for him and standing there in the alcove. Obviously, I can see the orchestra behind them and feeling so much pride for Jen Akins standing up there doing whatever she does this entire time. That's just the way that she's conducting this orchestra is absolutely mind blowing.
Magic.
And it's complete magic. And she was telling me before we opened that it was Alan who made her feel like she could do this, that she
Mm.
didn't know if she could before him, and how
Wow,
special that is with the
yeah,
history of ALT, that the shoulders that we're standing on that we wouldn't be here without and things like
right.
that. There are just so many different layers of things going through my mind, and just the pride of getting to that ALT is even doing Ragtime makes me proud. Then you
Mhm.
add the fact that I get to be a part of it, and I get to do a show with you, and I get to do a show with Brett and Livy, and gratitude everywhere and pride for this place, and the fact that we not just pulled off this show, but really have done it justice, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
And to
agreed.
see people in the lines responding to it the way that they are is really special. What about you? Do you have a favorite moment that you're not in?
I think, I know it's hard, and, like,
Yeah.
I thought of because I figured you would ask me after I asked you, I'm
Yeah.
thinking about it, but,
You know me so well.
I I find myself I'm lucky enough that I'm about to enter the stage right after Journey On,
Yeah.
um, but that is just such a powerful moment. Like the staging, the way that Livy is so immediately we're introduced to her character, and you already can see so much about her, and all three of you really, as well, the adults. But like it just, I love that song. That song is
Mhm.
so gorgeous. Your harmonies are soaring. It's such a great, like the opening number is obviously a great introduction, but that's when I feel like you really start to see the intertwining of all of these different stories and this tapestry that we keep talking about. So
Yeah.
I love that moment. It's
Oh, I love that moment too. I love that moment too. It getting to sing that song with a full orchestra is crazy.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
But then also, like, I can't answer that question and not talk about Make Them Hear You, and
Oh
just
my
the
gosh.
way that Devlin has everyone in the palm of their hand
Yeah.
every night. It's
Oh,
just, I mean, we all know he could sing the phone book, but this this role in particular for him is so stunning. The work that he's doing,
yeah.
I, it's monumental. He's
Mhm.
a giant up there,
Yeah.
like in a metaphorical sense, like
Yeah, literally and
but literally,
figuratively. I mean,
but he
yeah,
just, there's no way that you can't watch that, and there's no way you can watch that and not be moved,
right.
because there's just so much truth in it, and it's incredible.
Yeah. I could say the same thing if we're ranking, and these are not ranked in any specific
Right.
order, but Keisha Woods singing
Oh my god. Yeah.
at the end of Act 1, it's Till We Reach That Day is I couldn't say that as mine because I get to be in it, and thank God.
Mhm.
Uh
Yeah.
thank God to be on stage while she's doing that.
Right.
And this entire cast is singing this powerful, powerful song. Oh
Mhm.
my gosh, what a way to end the act,
Yeah.
you know? And that
Yeah.
act 1 is long. It is long, but it's worth it to get to that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I wanna know what it means to you to have an artistic outlet and community like ALT. Like, why is it so important for our community, young and old, academy, adult, all the things, to have a place like ALT in Amarillo?
It's everything. I mean, I think, like, we're as humans, we're supposed to connect with people. We're supposed to spend time with other people and learn from other people and grow and fail and become better with other people. And the more things get digital and the more we get rid of this, what they call like the third space that isn't home, that isn't work, but that
Yeah.
still fulfills you, that's what this is. This is people coming here to forge friendships, to develop relationships, and to make beautiful art.
Mhm.
It's everything, and there's something for everyone. You don't have to
Right.
want to be on stage to find your place here. In
Yeah.
fact, I would say that most people who have found their place here don't necessarily spend all their time on stage. Like
Yeah.
a lot of the lifeblood of ALTs, the people that don't want the spotlight, that don't want the curtain call, that keep us running and keep those of us who do enjoy some time on stage, they're the ones that help us bring that entertainment for our community. So
Oh my gosh, you talk about standing on the shoulders of people. Like, I think about the people helping to build our sets and doing ushering and concessions, helping our patrons to get in and out smoothly, get their drinks and their snacks at intermission so that they feel re-energized for the second act, so that they receive what we're putting out there well. And um, all the academy parents who are
mhm,
so unbelievable, jumping in, decorating lobbies, watching kids in studios during
yeah,
shows. I mean, there's just it really does take a village, and it's amazing to see the dedication of people who love ALT so much and do it for the love of it.
mhm,
Like, no compensation, just out here because they believe in what we're doing.
yeah,
Um, It's incredible to think that we've been around for almost 100 years because there have always been people willing to just help.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I always think of that Fred Rogers quote about, look for
Yes.
the helpers, look for the
Yeah.
helpers. And ALT, oh my gosh, we have helpers in spades everywhere
Right.
you look. They are all over the place. This place is teeming with helpers. It's unbelievable. There are so far fewer of us who are compensated than there are people who are out here just doing it for the love of it and because they believe in our mission. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you and I could sit here and where it would be like Thursdays at 11 PM
Right.
talking up ALT. We could make this an entire we would need like a 4-hour podcast
Right.
to actually get out everything that we want to say about ALT. Our friend Jesse says ALT is such an important part of our community. I'm so grateful for my ALT family and so happy to be able to share it with my real life family. Amen to that. Amen to that, Jesse. Okay, Harrison, anything else before we head out?
I don't think so.
Okay, I love chatting with you. It's so good to hang out
Same.
for a little bit before I get to hang out with you again tonight.
Yeah.
If you don't have tickets for Ragtime, why in the world not? Get your tickets for Ragtime. Go ahead and call our box office or head over to our website to pick up your tickets for Ragtime. You've got 4 more chances. The best seats available are going to be tonight. The rest of the weekend is pretty full. Thank goodness. That's such an amazing problem to have. So get your tickets for Ragtime if you haven't already. This is kind of a once in a lifetime deal here in Amarillo. And we're so grateful to have our 25-piece orchestra, our 34-member cast. 4 more chances. It's so exciting. So get your tickets for Ragtime if you haven't already. If you can show up to work call to help paint the Junie B set this weekend, RSVP to Lissa and let her know so we can get a good head count for lunch. Make sure to come to the ALT Academy's karaoke fundraiser on November 22nd at 7 p.m. at the Adventure Space. It's going to be so fun. And Harrison, thank you for hanging out with me. I love you so much.
Thank you. I love you.
All right. You guys have a fantastic weekend, and we will see you right back here for Thursdays at 3 next week. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.